Yo, what is up, guys? Happy Halloween to everybody out there. Corey Jordan, I see you're out here already. There you are, Corey. Left tire salute. I'm waiting for Jason. You got to message Jason. If you're friends with him, message him, tell him to get on here. Jason is currently watching Billions. I haven't watched that show yet. I told him he should be watching Columbo. Nick says, will Michael Myers be making a return? No, Michael Myers will not be. I actually made it this time. We were hoping Lone Wolf McCade would be here tonight. So, I got some new equipment, some new stuff, so I wanted to try it out. So here I am, kind of late on a Sunday night, a little too late for Jason, but he might pop in. He has the link. Jason, let's go. Watching Billions, come on. If anything, you should be watching the Cowboys. Mazar says, hey Gotti, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. What's going on? Hey, if you want to be a guest co-host, you can. Just click on the StreamYard link. I put it in there. You can do video or just audio if you don't want to be on the camera. Corey, you still out there? I know Corey hosts his own show on YouTube. Corey, you would have to drop the your YouTube name on there so I could direct people there. But Corey's been doing a lot of interviews, doing a good job. So happy Halloween to everybody out there. Let's go with this favorite Halloween movie. I just watched Halloween Kills. I'm a big Halloween fan, so I was very excited for that to come out. You can watch that. You can go to the theater or watch it on the Peacock app. And it was pretty cool. Worked really good. $5 a month, Peacock app. Go in there, stream Halloween Kills. Which I'm not a big, if anybody knows from listening to podcasts, I fast forward through movies, but I don't fast forward through any Halloween movie. And Halloween Kills was, I would say Michael Myers is really gruesome in that one. The kills are gruesome. But the plot just kind of like, I don't know. Kind of like trash. I mean, it was just the whole town getting together to gang up on Michael Myers. I mean, yeah. An unpopular opinion is Halloween 3. A lot of people don't like that one. I kind of liked it, even though Michael Myers wasn't in it. He had... they skipped that one and just used the plot of a mask that you put on, and it... I remember watching that. The kid puts a mask on, and all of a sudden snakes are coming out of him and stuff. So this company's making masks, and they're going to kill everybody off with these masks. They put them on at Halloween, watch a TV commercial, and then it supposedly activates the mask, and all these bugs and everything come out of you. The Nightmare Before Christmas for me. Mazar says, Mazar, I don't even know if I can't pronounce your first name, Mazar, so I apologize. I'm probably not even pronouncing your last name correctly. But so yeah, I just wanted to get on here. I got a new PC, a new monitor, a new green screen, the one that just goes up and down, easy, portable. Got a lot of new stuff, so I just wanted to try it out tonight. Kind of late for a pod, but so Nightmare Before Christmas, I never even seen it. So I mean, doesn't sound like it's a Halloween movie, but it has a nightmare in it. Give me the lowdown on that. Nick says same here. Nightmare Before Christmas. So is this something I should be checking out? Because it's, I know it's like a animation, right? Yeah, Justin Doyle says my green screen's portable for the races that you'll be going to. Exactly. That's what we're preparing for. We're getting a Ripcast charter bus, and it's going to be decked out, wrapped with the Ripcast logo, and we're going to be traveling to all the races in America and doing interviews inside the bus with the drivers. Yeah, well, that's if I win the lotto. Nick's saying Nightmare Before Christmas can go either way for Christmas or Halloween. Okay. All right. Again, I'm not a movie guy, so not familiar with that, and I might have to check it out. I look forward to fast forwarding through it. Nick says, whatever happened to the RIP Geo Tracker? The RIP Geo Tracker is alive and well. Man, I missed out on a Geo Tracker. There was, I'll get on Google and I'll search for Geo Trackers for sale, and I found a nice one for $2,500, and I think it was down in Maryland, and it looked, I mean, from the photos, it looked great. And when I contacted the guy, he said, oh, I'm sorry, I already sold. That is my dream car. I got to get it back. The 90, I think that one he was selling was a 92 Geo Tracker. Yeah, so missed out on that. It was a real bummer. It was all red with a black top, and the top looked excellent. I'm assuming that he recently put a new top on that, so it was a soft top black. Looked great. Bummer, man. You don't find them in that kind of condition. Usually you see them online with rust everywhere and stuff. So how about this anniversary badge? Nice. Justin, what are you talking about? Is there something showing up that I'm not seeing or I'm missing? What about Halloween movie, like the Michael Myers one? Which one was your favorite? 1, 2, 4, 5. Then I forget what they call them after that. I don't think they went to Halloween 6. They might have. Then they might have had Halloween H2O, blah, blah, blah. I think actually hey Nick, don't we still have the Ripcast Geo Tracker? Let me turn that music down. On the page? I didn't think I did. I changed the Facebook cover. Justin Doyle saying 5-year anniversary follower. It says in chat on our name. Interesting. Oh, on the Facebook comment section, it says that. Me have to go check that out. So yeah, this might be a real short show. I just really wanted to try some of this new equipment out. Jason's really busy. Let me see. You know what? The Ripcast Geo Tracker is on the Podbean Radio Impound .com/Podbean. I forget what URL takes you there, but we have that on the header there. Oh yeah, it does. 5-year anniversary follower. Wow, that's pretty interesting. That must be a new update. Okay, I did not notice that. 5 years, and we've been podcasting for 2012, 8, so going on, it's 9 years now. Wow. All right. Well, what the hell, Justin? Should be 9-year followers, shouldn't it? Because I think I created a Facebook page right away. Justin Doyle was sending me photos earlier. He was Halloween, and it's Halloween night, so Justin didn't want to pop on either. He said he was just getting in from trick or treating. He was doing 2 hours of trick or treating, and he's exhausted. Justin looks forward to the day he can just sit on his porch and hand out candy. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through some stuff there. Jason, we did get a few messages from you guys while we were gone, and I know Peter Bartel messaged us, and he definitely wants Jason to do a episode where he talks about what inspired him to produce the BJ4. He would like to know like how Jason thought of it, and how they developed it and stuff. And Jason definitely plans on talking all about that. And in fact, I think probably the next show, Jason will probably touch on all that. I think we'll just dedicate the whole show to that. And I think Peter's right. Everybody would love to listen in on that. I know Jason talked about it in the past on the show, but getting in depth with it for a whole episode, I think that'd be pretty cool. I got a lot of messages here, people asking us where we're at. So what I did is I took the time to, I wanted to redo everything. What inspires me, Nick says. What inspires you, guy? Oh, man. What inspires me to do what? I don't know. There's not much things that inspire me, Nick. It's pretty sad. Yeah, so what I did was I didn't like my setup. I didn't like the desk that I had. I didn't like the chair I was sitting in. As you can see, I got a different chair, more comfortable. I just didn't like a lot of things. I was going through one of those stages. You ever just go through one of those stages where you're looking at your room and you're like, I want to repaint this. I want to just redo everything. So that took a while. I had to repaint. So no more, Justin says, so no more laptop on the bed. Exactly. I've done the podcast, laptop on the bed, mic on the bed, which is pretty cool. It was actually relaxing. I didn't mind that. I don't know. We could do an episode where I'm just laying on the bed, but now we're live. So that was back when it was just audio. So I don't know if anybody wants to see me laying in bed doing a pod. Where was I at? Oh, the studio. So I just decided to repaint, throw the desk out, get a new desk, which, by the way, was a nightmare to get in. The company emailed me and said, there's going to be shipping delays because I guess that's just the new norm now. And then in the email it said, oh, and it also may be damaged when it arrives. And I was like, great. So actually that was the second desk. The first desk I ordered did arrive damaged, so I had to ship it back to them. Then the second desk was on its way, and they tell me, oh, this might be damaged. So, good luck. And if it is, just let us know, ship it back, or replace it. But that finally came in. That took quite a while, I think over 2 to 3 weeks. Got the desk set up. I just got to bunch of new stuff. I think it was time to upgrade, um, especially moving out, getting rid of my laptop, and I went to a like a PC. Uh, but yeah, Justin, we can do a show like that if you want me to. Be kind of weird, but I did the show from a shower stall once. That was when it was just audio. Thank God, right? I don't know. I don't know if you remember that one, Justin. Got somebody. That's when we first started doing podcasting, and I had the mic plugged in, USB directly into the laptop, and really sounded bad. And somebody said, "Oh, it sounds like you're in a shower taking or recording a podcast." So one time I did it in the shower. Interesting stuff. Scrolling through messages here, but yeah, like I said, Peter Bartel, if you're listening, I know you're gonna be like, "Oh man, where's the episode at?" That's gonna be on the next episode. I'm just gonna have Jason do that. The BJ4. And then he sent me some photos. Guess Peter's down in the Shelby, North Carolina area. And he sent me photos of his car at the track there. He's running J Concepts tires. He's asked me if you ever do any wheeling at Rosh Creek. I have not. I mean, if they weren't around in the 90s, I didn't do it. Chris. Yeah, we're still here, Chris. Chris is wondering if we're still around. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a real short show. Like I said, I just wanted to try some stuff out. Make sure this is all working correctly. I think it is. Not bad. Getting lighting to work is the toughest part with a green screen. Nick, you still out there? What do you mean? What inspires me? What inspires me? The Ripcast fans, that's what inspires me. Everybody message Jason, tell him to get in here. Say, stop watching Billions. So any of you guys, actually, I think I have a few messages from people saying they're checking out Columbo. And that's what Jason should be doing, watching Columbo. Oh, definitely. Yep. There's a few you fans out there watching Columbo, thanking me for the suggestion. Others telling me what episodes to watch. It's the first time I checked the messages in over a month. So, favorite Halloween movie? Oh, thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a new camera set up. That's a good question, Nick. What inspires you to keep improving your cast? I don't know. I just feel like I'm really into tech. I really enjoy it. I'm into tech, but I'm not like an expert at all this stuff. So, but I'm really into audio. Even when I was a kid, I was always interested in radio. I remember my parents had me go to a radio station here in town, and actually sat in on a Saturday morning with the DJ there, and they played lame music. I mean, it was terrible, but I was really interested in, the controls and all this stuff. Back then, they had all, the huge controls and stuff, and I was just like amazed by it. And you know what? Really, I was thinking like, man, in high school. I never took classes on, what do they call it? I want to say UAV, because I've been playing so much Call of Duty, which, by the way, the new Call of Duty comes out Friday. I've been playing a lot of Warzone, Call of Duty, and UAV. Anyway, AV, that's it. I shocked that I never took that. in high school. Just seems like something I've been right up my alley. But anyway, what inspires me is just keep. I see all these new equipment that comes out, and I'm always like, oh man, it'd be cool to have that. And it's so much easier. I mentioned this on the pod once. It's so much easier to get into podcasting now than it was 2012. With the addition of Zoom, StreamYard, um, they just make it so easy to do video casts. I can't imagine doing video, um, trying to do video like this in 2012, and the interaction that you can get now with Facebook comments, YouTube comments, is just really cool. For somebody to start a podcast today, it's simple, and I think that's why you see a lot of podcasts showing up. Again, 2012, start a podcast, and people didn't, really know what it was. You had a hard time explaining it to people. You'd have people on the show, interviews, and you have a hard time explaining to them what it was. They'd be like, what channel is it on? It's on a radio. No, it's internet, man. And today it's just like everybody knows. So, and how many RC podcasts are out there now? I mean, Corey Jordan, if you're still out there, you started your channel on YouTube. Simple. So how many RC podcasts are there now? I know, just, what, a dozen of them probably? Pretty easy to start. Any interest in more of a video/YouTube presence? I didn't think I would, but I find editing to be kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always thought about doing like YouTube on the gaming side, because I think that's something that's really, that would be really something that interests me, doing gaming, streaming. But I see these guys out there that do it today, and they're just so, I don't know if I could ever be that good at it. I'm obviously at the game part, I can't be good. I'm watching some of these streamers that are amazing. So you're going to be watching somebody, if I'm playing, that just totally sucks, really. I mean, I don't have the reflexes that I once had. I'm playing against these kids online now. You get online and play Warzone, Call of Duty. It's just, they're so much quicker, I think, than it was back in the day. I think definitely as you age, you lose your reflexes and all this other stuff. And when you get online, man, these kids are wiping you up and they're telling you what they did to your mom last night. But I don't really have, other than gaming, Nick, I really don't have anything to offer on YouTube. I'm not involved in RC like I was, so it'd be really hard to, I don't know, get into that end of it. This is the closest it's going to get. Just having a YouTube, having this go up on YouTube. And there's a lot of great guys out there that already do it. They're really good. So I don't know. I don't know if you're interested in seeing me play video games or something like daily life things. Maybe I'll try it. Corey's saying it's so easy now to talk to people all over the world. Yeah, it's just a lot simpler. And like I said, that's why you're seeing a lot of podcasts show up now. And it's cool. Everybody can get involved easily. I mean, this StreamYard made it so easy. So easy. And then the Rodecaster Pro, that's really a nice piece of equipment to get. That really made things, I could eliminate Skype. Yeah, Nick's saying he would sub my YouTube channel. Yeah. I appreciate that, buddy. That's another thing. Go over to YouTube, type in Radio Impound, sub that. That's something that doesn't get a lot of traction on our YouTube channel. It's not something I really, I don't know, really promote much. But you should go over there and hit that. Maybe I'll do some stuff on there. I don't know. But it wouldn't be RC though. So Jason handles all the RC end of it. He's not here tonight. I can't really talk about the races that happened because I don't know what happened in the past month or two. Fill me in. If you want to get on the show, you can get on the show. I think I'll just stay on for a little bit more. Corey Jordan, hop on, man. Click on the link, bro. We'll put you on. Left tire salute. Corey's running J Concepts at the races. So yeah, Nick, that's the gist of it. I see all this new equipment always comes out, and I'm purchasing it and trying it out. What happened here? Fantasy football. Boy, you guys don't. So I'll brag here a little. I'm going for my 8th fantasy football championship, and I'm not doing too good this year. And I just got notice here that Cooper Rush, who's starting for the Dallas Cowboys tonight, I had to insert him into the lineup because Dak Prescott went down. I'm getting crushed this week. This is terrible. I still think I can make the playoffs, though. But we'll see. So yeah, my favorite Halloween movie actually is of the Halloween series is probably Halloween 4. Halloween 4. And I was mentioning that I also enjoy Halloween 3. Scrolling through some of these other messages here. Got a lot of tire questions. You can send those over to Jason, but we'll answer these on the show too. Be a good talking point, I guess. Yeah, I can't answer these. Yep, you're out of luck, guys. I'm sorry about that. I can't answer those tire questions. Jason, can't believe Jason's not hopping on. He was trick or treating. I think he was dressed up. Then he showed us all the candy he got. And then he says, I'm watching Billions. All right, now my friends are busting me. They're busting me about my fantasy league. All right. Don't they know I'm doing a podcast? All right, Nick says Braves are ass as well. I mean, what is that going on right now tonight? Because the Braves can close it out, right? I mean, I don't follow baseball until the World Series. I just like I think the World Series is pretty cool to watch. I wait to Game 7 though, if there's a Game 7 or the final game. I mean, I don't know anything about baseball, so other than I guess the Astros were trying to. I guess they got in trouble a few years ago for cheating, and now they tried to. What's the manager's name that they hired? Because I was listening to the ESPN radio the other day, and they were saying that they, tried to get rid of that image of cheating. So they hired this manager, a well-respected manager, and now they're trying to win a World Series with him, and hopefully cancel out everything. But I was thinking, man, that won't, because the Patriots, I don't know. They still accuse Patriots of cheating, even when Deflategate was proven to be total bogus. I guess, I don't know. I just remember Atlanta Braves from back in the day. Like, they were really awesome. But But I would assume the Astros are the villains, so I got to root for villains. I always root for villains in anything. And I used to watch G.I. Joe back in the day, and I was rooting for Cobra Commander. So, um, so yeah, Astros. So what's the score there? That's why I wanted to look up because that's going on right now, right? Let's see here. What's going on there? Astros. Bottom of the fourth. 5-4. Atlanta's winning. Okay. I didn't think they would have that tonight with Sunday Night Football going on. I thought they would schedule that for Monday. Let's see what's going on in Sunday Night Football other than Rush is doing terrible at QB for Dallas. Oh, wait a minute. This is what the message. Okay, so Rush was at 9 points for me. Now he's at 23 points for me. But I'm still getting slaughtered. I have no chance of winning. I need Darrell Williams of Kansas City to go off the hook tomorrow night. Yeah. Yeah, my chat messages from my league, unbelievable. They're roasting me. So Nick, who do you have, buddy? I mean, obviously, I guess what Braves are up 3-1, so it's pretty much over. I just realized something. There. Okay. In Facebook, for some reason, the link did not post. And I could have swore somebody messaged me and said, hey, the link's not up. Let me put the link in the comments here. So, Jeff, if you wanted to join the show, you can. Let me just give me a second here. There. It should be in the header. Should be there now. You just click on that link. Let me know if it works. You can, if it's showing up in the Facebook header, let me know if it's on there. Nick says, I don't follow baseball either, but for some reason, I'm leaning Braves. Yeah, I think it's because, like I said, I just remember them from back in the day being really good. It's kind of nostalgic, I guess. The team, like, it'd be kind of cool to see them be winning again. I'll tell you what, the one problem I have with the Houston Astros. So this was when Craig Biggio was a rookie for the Houston Astros, and at the time we knew the pitching coach was kind of related to the family, distant cousins, Ed Ott, and he was the pitching coach at the time for the Houston Astros. So anyway, long story short, we went to Philly to see him, and after the game, we got to right where the team loaded the bus. We got to stand right there. We were talking to Ed, and then the players were coming out, the Houston Astros, to load into the bus. And Craig Biggio had family in Philly. And Craig was, so instead of getting on the bus, he came over right by me. And his family, they were hugging and stuff like that. And his family brought him a present. And I happened to, walk up to him and I ask him if he can autograph the program that I had. And Craig said, yeah, hold on 1 second. Give me a second. I'm like, all right. So I stood there. And I stood there, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, takes like a second to scribble something on there. So I don't know. I always held a grudge against him, even though he turned out to be like, what, a Hall of Famer. So I kind of Never liked Houston from there. And I think actually that turned me off the baseball totally. I think I was done. I was done with baseball. I just thought, because I heard, well, most of the players are like that. They're just to themselves and rude. And I was like, oh, really? Well, then I'm done. But I was always a big basketball guy anyway. But baseball probably could have been my second sport if Craig Biggio didn't ruin it for me. All right, fire away. Fire away with your RC questions. I'll do the best I can to answer them. Fire away. Give me something. Give me something hard. Give me a hard question. And then, I saw. Speaking of baseball, I saw Donald Trump was at the doing a tomahawk chop at the Atlanta Braves game the other night. Interesting. Scroll through some more emails. Nick says, have you seen the new Tamiya Avante? No, I haven't. So they came out with like another re-release of that? Like I thought they did that once before. So what do I type in here? Tamiya Avante. Oh, somebody Avante 2021. So is this called the Super Avante? Let me see here. You know what? I'll share this screen. Mark Baldwin, no Jason tonight. Jason's watching Billions. So first of all, he was trick or treating. You'll have to ask him what he was dressed up as. He didn't send me a photo. He was trick or treating, exhausted from that. Then I ran kind of late, so the show came. By the time I got around to it, he was decided to watch the Billions show because Allison wants to watch Billions, so he's watching that. And I wasn't going to record, but I said, you know what? I want to try this new equipment that I got, make sure everything's working right for when we do go into the full Ripcast show. And so here I am. Not much. You got me. That's it. I know. Boring. Nick's saying Avante is not really a re-release, more like a reimagined. Okay. So what's that mean? Does that mean I could buy this kit and be somewhat competitive in some class at racing? Here's the video. Whoop. I don't know how that's going to come through. I hope that didn't blast your ears out. And maybe, let's see here. I'll put this up on the screen. This is a YouTube video. I'm sure this guy won't mind me sharing this. Let's see how this works. Let me see here. 1 second. Tamiya Avante. $2021 Super Avante. Yeah, let's see if I can share this screen here. Window. This might to my Avante. Share. All right, let me check this out here. All right. Which one should I click on here? To my USA quick. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's 14-minute video, but we're not going to go through the whole 14 minutes. So this is it, right, Nick? The Super Avante. Okay. Now I remember when I raced, I don't even. When did the original Avante release? What year was this? All right, Nick's saying that is it. Okay. There it is, Super Avante. Now, what'd they do different with this, Nick? I mean, I could share the audio, I guess, too. Let's see here. How do I do that? Scroll down here. Boy, the audio version of this podcast. I apologize to you guys that listen to this on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, etc.
Your suspension arms.
Here we go.
This
Let me know if
is
the audio
made
works
for
on
those
your
of you
end.
who are a little bit more into RC cars than maybe some of you beginners out there. This is made out of fiberglass reinforced plastic. It's a very sturdy plastic that we use on our mid-level products.
Okay.
So speaking of mid-level products, this kit is kind of in the same philosophy
Nick, can you hear the
as
audio on
our
that?
TA series cars or our TB cars. So for example, our brand new TB05 uses fiberglass reinforced plastic. Our TA08 uses fiberglass reinforced plastic. Tamiya's brand new TD4 here uses reinforced.
All right, so they got reinforced plastic on this.
So this here is the suspension. So that's pretty cool. We got some wing mounts and suspension parts. So
we'll bring that down a little bit. Maybe that's better.
Moving on to the next tree.
We're not going to go through all this. Let's see. Come on. Did they put it together? I mean, what do we got here? J-Concept tires?
Wrong, but I believe these were originally used in the Dynastorm from years ago, but now they're molded in fluorescent yellow. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. So yeah, there was a guy at our local track. This, I guess, the late '80s when the Avante came out, the original. The new
more parts.
The new Avante is no racer. Yeah, I kind of figured out once I clicked into it. I thought maybe they redid the Avante.
Rear hub carriers, front steering knuckles, again made out of fiberglass reinforced plastic.
To make it somewhat capable of racing.
Your all-important instruction manual for the Super Avante. Your stickers. Classic
decals,
scheme of the original Avante
no
was yellow.
Rip cast or J-Concept decals in there.
This is
J-Concept's body.
So okay, we've got the which you can cut the levels off. Pretty cool. Are located.
Oh, what's this? This is a little box.
Bags of goodies. This is probably where all your screws and shocks and hardware.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've never seen
a
package like that. A little box there. Throw everything in.
We've got driver figure.
There's your driver.
Pretty cool. It looks like it's the original helmet, but with a modified torso.
Well, they modified the torso. Corey, the link should be in the Facebook, on the Facebook post. Should be in there.
Got our shock parts. More shock parts. Our servo saver. Our springs.
I kind of like that little box for some reason.
Drive shafts.
Call me weird.
It does come with all the different greases that you can. Logo nicely molded on there. Your aluminum motor mount. Motor heat shield. A bunch of gears. Parts.
Yeah. So we're not going to see it put together, I guess. I'll have to find a trailer for this thing.
Drive shaft. More ball bearings. More diff parts. Well, you saw me tear through this brand new sample of the Super
Good going.
Avante.
Look at
It is item 58696.
look at that thing.
It is
Just
due to
piled
come out
on
on a
there. All the
worldwide release
plastic
date of
pieces and the
October
trees.
20th, 2021. So the next thing for us is now we have to put this thing together to show you in the next video what the features
so he's
are,
gonna put
what
together.
some of the hop-ups are. So make sure to subscribe so you know when that video comes out.
When did this come out?
And
August 20th.
we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Let's see. Ah, here it is.
Hey, this will be
I
the most
get through these
important video
commercials.
you watch today. We're sending out these tactical backpacks out.
1988. The TD4 chassis itself offers higher performance
Oh,
compared to our
wanna
standard
hear what he
entry-level
says here.
kits. In no particular order, let's go through the basic specs. The body is made out of polycarbonate and it's mounted on our brand new four-wheel drive TD4 chassis. Speaking of the body is a modern inspiration of the original Avante released in 1988.
88.
The TD4
Okay,
chassis
1988
itself
release.
was designed by the same talented designer that brought us the M07, TA07, and TB05 on-road machines. The chassis components are made out of fiberglass reinforced plastic as opposed to our regular ABS plastic used in our entry-level kits. FRP plastic is more durable, provides better rigidity.
All right. Well, yeah. So there was his name was John Schultz. He owned a hobby shop in my town, and I show up to our club race every Sunday. We had a club race, and I showed up there, and at the time I had the Tamiya Hotshot 2, and I showed up, and he had this Tamiya Avante, and I'm like, that thing looked like something that aliens came down and dropped it in front of you and said, here. I was like, wow, what in the hell? And I think it was expensive back then. If I remember correctly, it was, I mean, wasn't that a $300 kit for back in 88? I mean, that's pretty brutal. I know I wasn't going to be able to get that. That's for sure. Because I wanted that car or the Schumacher Cat XL, which I knew I was not going to get that because that thing was outrageous and you couldn't even find it. It was very hard to find. And my friend Joe Manning that raced with me, he had the Schumacher Cat XL, and I was really jealous of him. And then, yeah, Tamiya Avante, I just thought it was going to be something awesome. But if I remember correctly, it did break, and when it did, it was very hard to get parts. I don't know. You have to brush me up on that. Could be misremembering all this. So, looks, like the Avante. Lay down front shocks. Remember the Schumacher Top Cat? Yeah. I didn't know that. So is it available now? Can you go out and buy it now? Showing your battery installation. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I guess if you're racing in the 80s and you had the Avante, it'd be pretty cool to have the Super Avante. How much do they want for these kids? How much? Let's see what the comments say. Where's the comments? They're listing Tamiya links. Where does that go? Wow. $449. Super Avante to be super bad at racing. Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, can they have a class for this stuff? They had the decal in the back that said, how come it's not showing up on the other screen? Let me stop this here. RC Super Avante, $449. Tamiya's designers have crafted the next fun-to-drive four-wheel drive off-road buggy. The body comes in a form of reimagined Avante. It even shares the Shares a front horizontal damper. Oh, I'm sorry. It even shares the fun rear wing moniker. Being nuts is neat. That's what I was going to mention. The decal says being nuts is neat. And the front of the all-new TD4 chassis shares a front horizontal damper layout design, similar to the original Avante, except this time around, the front dampers are underneath the body. The stylish body was designed by Kota Nizu, I don't know, who has contributed to a number of popular Tamiya products. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw the price, Nick. It's too expensive to be any sort of spec class. Yeah, so it's just a collector's item then. The thing is, when you buy this kit, do you just keep it sealed? Let's see if I can share. And we'll share this. Interesting. TD4 chassis also employs a front inboard suspension layout, which eliminates the need for a front damper stay and offers slim, low profile. Man, they really have gone out and what kind of turnbuckles do you get? I hope it's not aluminum. I don't know. So what do you do with this, Nick? Do you keep it sealed or put together if you were to buy one? The product is not currently available for purchase, so it's not out yet. Or was it out and sold out? Where's our friend Jason Santos? He can really give us an insight on all this stuff. All right, what else is new in RC? Give me something new. What's going on? Mark Baldwin says, I got to race a lunchbox at the Vintage National. Oh, that's right. Vintage Nationals was back in September. I never had one as a kid, but could not stop laughing. I have to get one. All right. So did they do the same with the lunchbox? I think they have, right? So tell me, how'd the Vintage Nats go? Eric Reichert, how did he do out there? I think one of my buddies went up there, Kyle Batman. You know Kyle? What else has Tamiya got here? Nick says he'd buy an old one. How much are the old ones on eBay? So this on Tamiya's site, this TRF 201 chassis kit, wasn't that the one that was supposed to be a competitive car? I mean, it's $532. Sold out, but that was a few years ago, right? All these car kits are sold out. I'm scrolling through. There's the hot shot. That's the hot shot. I had the hot shot too. I don't know what the difference was between the two. Somebody tell me what the difference was, because I got the hot shot 2 for Christmas in 1987. That's what I got. And I still have it. It's in my garage, hanging on the wall. I remember getting that and thinking, all right, once I found a place to race, I thought, I went there and this guy had the Tamiya Ninja, I think it was called. Let's see if that's on here. I think it was a Tamiya Ninja. And I remember looking up in Car Action to see how much the Tamiya Ninja was, and then I was comparing prices to find out if I had the better car kit, which was insane. I was just a kid. Give me a break. So the Avante released in 2011. Boy, that is different looking. So it is reimagined, totally different. The front end. 2011. And there's the Super Avante. Okay, you got me down going down the Tamiya rabbit hole. RC Super Hot Shot. Super Hot Shot 2012. What's that about? Mark's saying the Hot Shot is based off the original in 85. I got the kit. They changed the dry shaft and it comes with electronic speed control. Oh, okay. What's the Super Shot? Super Hot Shot. And that was a kit. Like, so how old was I then? I'm terrible at math. I was 14. Was I 14? No. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. That was my first RC kit. Me and my dad put that together. Great memories. It's the only. Yeah, we spent time putting that together, and then we got the Kyosho Optima Mid SE after the Hot Shot. And we put that together. And when I got that Mid SE, I was more competitive with at the races with Joe Manning and his Schumacher XL and John Schultz and his Avante. And then I want to say Ed Sabo ran the Tamiya Ninja, and he was really good with that. He was just a good driver. But when I got that Optima Mid SE, man, I was starting to win. All right. Oh, well, that was enough of that. I know you audio only guys are going to kill me on this podcast episode, but again, I just wanted to try some stuff out. Let's go to J Concept, see what's going on over there at Jason's site. All right, Dakota Fend. What do we got here? Look at that. All right, there's the 1/8 scale truck body that Jason's been getting heat on, but I think it looks awesome. How do you slow this down? What's going on here? Ford Falcon. There's the double D's. Okay. We got the race updates. Blah, blah. Dakota Fenn is the 2021 Masters of Dirt. Oh. Okay. Trinity Masters of Dirt. Oh, Trinity sponsor. Masters of Dirt, presented by J Concepts. Oh, Beachline RC. You know I'm a fan of painted infields. That's awesome. That looks really good. There's Dakota. Oh, 40 plus class. Paul Wynn taking that. Look at that. It's Ripcast driver Paul Wynn. Got the Rip logo there somewhere. Good job, Paul. We'll keep you on the team. All right. Well, if that's all you guys got for me, did you guys give me your favorite Halloween movie? Oh, I got messages. What's going on here? I don't know. I got messages on my Facebook page asking me about the link to the show. I thought it was in the Facebook post. Let me stop that. Stop sharing. I mean, I'm going to log off anyway, but if somebody wants to jump in, you can. Let me send this over. So I did some upgrading, like I said, with the equipment. So I was also trying out the video portion and see if there's any stuttering going on. But I think that went pretty smooth. So Mark, what did you race out there at the Vintage Nats? Lunchbox. What else? Anything else? All right. How did you get into RC? So, well, actually, it was Gold Pan, Mark saying Gold Pan, and T2. Okay. And did you win? And did you run a RIP logo? I think, I forget what year I went to the Vintage Nats, but faithful listeners know how that went. I did actually, I did pretty well until my aluminum turnbuckle broke. So yeah, getting into RC, one of my friends had had a Tamiya Hornet, so everything goes back to Tamiya. And he after school, I went over his house, and he's like running the Tamiya Hornet around, and that's it. I was like, man, I gotta get one of these. So I kept bugging my dad for a RC car, and it wasn't until like a year later he got me one for Christmas, and it was the Hot Shot 2, and that led to the addiction. That was it. And I was running around the house, in the backyard and stuff. And then I find out there's a local track, and it was game over then, man. Then once I got a job, I spent all my money on RC. You know how it goes. Mark says he finished third in buggy and fourth in truck. Okay. Well, I guess that's acceptable. Depends how many people were there. Oh, I was hanging with your buddy Santos the whole weekend. Okay. Well, Jason's great competition, right? So if you're hanging with him, gotta be pretty good, right? I would imagine Jason you guys have like a little row where you set up all your old equipment. Everybody can look at. I can imagine Jason bringing some awesome stuff. I wanted Jason was on the show, and I mentioned how I wanted the Ultima, the Joel Johnson version, and I was bugging Jason Santos to build me one, which, kind of hard to get parts for that thing. Vintage has some great people. He should have came. Lots of cool stuff. I know. Chili Duncan, what's your thoughts on OJ showing up at the Bills home game today? Bills Mafia seemed to welcome him with open arms. Well, now we're getting a little. Listen, we can go down this OJ rabbit hole, but people, hey. I think I shared my thoughts about this whole thing on a pod once before, but I've invested a lot of time in that case, especially when it was going on. And I remember just recording everything back then. and watching it when I came home. I was just really intrigued by that case. And I don't know, man. The juice was loose, right? I think we talked about this on the pod with Jason, and I watched some YouTube videos on this, and I think the guy's name was Bill Deere. And I can't find that YouTube video, but if I find it again, like, it's a good watch. But I was always under the assumption that that he didn't do it. I know you think I'm crazy, but I really think it was one of two possibilities. And it's funny that you brought that up. Well, because I mentioned in our chat with Jason today that OJ was at the game. And I thought it was either his son, because at the time he was the only one that didn't have an alibi. He left his, he was supposed to have. Oh boy, do I really want to go down this? His son, or it was drug dealers after Faye Resnick, who was staying at Nicole's house. That's just my opinion. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I think it's one of those two possibilities. I think OJ stumbled upon the crime scene, freaked out. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I can really get into this, but it's just my opinion. I don't know. It's a shame. It's tragic. But I don't know, man. I think two people did that. So it is what it is. He was found innocent. So showing up at the Bills game. I mean, the guy could live his life, I guess. So anyway, Corey Jordan says the Tiger King. What's that mean? The Tiger King. Is it? Well, you know what? I heard there's a second season coming out of that. Or I don't know when that's coming out, but I don't know how they're going to do that. I guess he's still in prison and he's not doing too well now. You know what, Chili? Is your Chiefs going to get it done tomorrow night or what? I need Williams to go off the hook, Chili. He really has to go off the hook for me in fantasy. All right. Watch Biden pardon Joe Exotic just in time for season 2. Oh my gosh. I guess Joe Exotic tried with Trump, right, to get a pardon. That'd be something if Biden does it. Yes, I think Mark's saying yes. I think someone passed away in Tiger King. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, one of the trainers, the tiger trainers, or the zookeeper guy. I forget his name, but he just recently passed away. But yeah, that'd be interesting, Chili, if Biden did that. Wow. Now the pardons only come around. I don't follow any of that politics stuff, so I don't know much about it. But I guess the pardons only come around at the end of the year, or is that the end of their term? I'm not sure on that. The long-haired trainer died. Okay, yeah, all right. Oh, look at this. We got Corey Jordan joining the stream. What's up, buddy?
Got it. What's up, man?
How you doing? Left tire salute.
Left tire salute, bro. How you doing, man?
Man, you're saving the show, Corey. I was struggling over here.
Man, it's hey, we all in this thing together, so you know how I go. I'm learning, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
So what's been up, man?
Not much, man. Just hanging out here. I thought I'd just try some of this new equipment out I got tonight. So I started the pod a little late, a little too late for Jason.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
He'll be on the next pod. But
that's what's up. That's what's up. Did you what are you getting new? You know, if you can tell your secrets, I know you know.
it's no secrets. I mean, it's just I just said I got a new PC. I got an Apple.
Yeah.
I made the switch over to Apple
Okay.
on everything. Like even my phone now.
Yeah.
I got the new 13. I had my reasons for making a switch. I've been an Android fan for a while, and
Yeah. I'm on
I
the
don't know,
Android
man.
too. Yeah, I got the Android, so
I just got
it's
a
time
little
for me to get a new phone too. So I
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
I'm getting ripped for it if I can use ripped there.
There you go.
I'm
Fit it
getting
in.
I'm getting ripped by Kirby. I'm getting ripped by a few other people that I switched to iPhone because I kind of bash iPhone in the past because I had the iPhone 7, didn't like
Yeah.
it at all,
Okay.
and I always liked the Galaxy Note series
Yeah.
with the pen, and so I always went with the Note after the 7, and I don't know. I had my issues with Google, and I just wanted to make the switch. And I was getting shamed for having green texts. Do you get shamed for that? Green text shame?
I mean,
When you
not
text
really.
people that have an iPhone, like Jason Rona, I would text him and he'd be
Uh-huh.
like, "Look, I can't stand these green texts anymore. Can you please get an iPhone?" So, and a couple of my other friends too, they're like, "You got to be on iMessage. You can't be on green text."
So what's
So I got
what's the
shamed for that
difference?
too.
Like what's the like so when you send a message from Android to Apple, it shows up green on the Apple or something?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I ain't never got
You
called
never
out
got green
about
text shamed?
green texture.
Dude, I've been taking heat.
Yeah.
And it's interesting too though because Jason was telling me um, that when he's in his office at J Concepts,
Hmm.
and if I text him, he doesn't get reception in his office. Like
Oh, okay.
so when you text message Jason with an Android, it's using standard text messaging. It's not
Okay.
using the iMessage Apple servers.
Yeah.
So he wasn't able to get my texts till he walked out of his office.
Wow.
And when you're on Apple to Apple on it with the iMessage, it uses Wi-Fi. He's able to use the Wi-Fi connection, so he can sit there and text at his desk.
This.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was another reason why I switched too. So,
Okay.
but I mean, we use Facebook Messenger, but if you wanted to text him personally and stuff for whatever reason, but
Yeah.
it's more secure too.
I got you. I got you. It makes sense that everybody be on the same system, so get
Yeah.
work done quicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you think about what you think about Cam gonna get picked up
I know he said he got
next
the
year,
vaccine.
this year? What you think?
I thought
How you feel about the whole how everything went down? Got it. How you feel about the whole
I
situation?
really thought they were going to give him another shot
I did too,
and
for real.
let Mac just sit back and watch for a year.
Yeah. Threw him
Um,
on in the fire. Yeah.
I mean, Mac's good, but I really thought they were going to, those guys are a lot smarter than me, but they seem to really love Belichick loved Cam. I know it sounds funny to say that after he cuts him, but they really liked him as a person too. Like,
Yeah. I
and his
don't know.
work ethic was really off the charts. That's all I kept hearing from the Patriots propaganda and stuff is how they liked Cam, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, they're going to give him another shot.
Yeah.
Because last year I don't think was fair to him. I mean, he came in, didn't he didn't have the system under his belt. He gets COVID. He was out for a while.
True.
I just really thought they were gonna let him stay.
Let him stay. Yeah. But I just don't know if he's good. I would give him another shot. But
Yeah,
with his being so flamboyant, you know, his personality kind of loud, and he do what he do and wear what he wear. Do you think that fit that culture in Boston, New England? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of
no, not at all. Not
so.
at all. But I loved it because it reminded me in a way of Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
Just
personality. Yeah, but when it's
yeah,
time to put it on and trying to get at it, he's 100% in. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
a
love that a little
business
bit
deal.
because we didn't,
Mm-hmm.
Patriots really, can't remember them having a guy like that was very eccentric like that.
Yeah.
And then all
So
of a sudden Cam comes in, he adds a little excitement. I love I love how he dressed up, and I mean it was corny some of the stuff, but I mean that's
yeah,
what I liked,
he brought
like I
that's what
mean,
sell tickets though. You know, that's
yeah, that too.
we
And
need.
I grew to like the guy. Like I'm kind of like, man, I like this guy. He's got a personality. He's.
So so
I
who you think who is the Cam Newton of RC? What driver you think could be?
the Cam Newton of RC.
Oh man, I don't know. Probably Cole Ogden if I think about it. He kind of the kind of wild. He cool though. He more laid back, but he just out. He gonna say what's on his mind.
Yeah,
Kind of
I'm not too familiar with a lot of the
yeah
drivers today. It sounds funny to say, but
yeah.
Jason's the one that
He would know. Yeah.
updates me. I kind of play the role of, well, I don't even play it. I am the role of the casual dude that doesn't know much. And Jason gets on here with me and fills me in on everything. But yeah, I don't know much about Cole. So I mean, does he? So he's like Cam in a way. Like,
Well,
does
Cole is just he's cool, laid back. He don't say too much, but once he get pissed off, he will let you
is
know.
he the one that was at the
Yeah.
was it the Fuel Nats at LCRC where they were having that controversy over the fuel in the tank and stuff like that, the amount of fuel?
Um.
He
Yeah.
wasn't involved in
He was
that, but
one.
I
Yeah.
think they interviewed him and he kind of rode off in his scooter or something. Is that him?
That he was involved in it. Yes.
Oh,
But I
he
don't
was
think.
involved in it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was one
Yeah.
of
It
them.
was like him and Ty Tisman.
All right. So I remember him. RC,
Yeah.
Live RC interviewed him,
Yeah.
and I think he was on a scooter or something. And
I
he
think
kind of
so.
sped off. And I
I
thought it
think it
was
was. I think it was Cole. Yeah. That was
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. That was him.
Yeah, he had the big sunglasses on and
Right. He
everything.
got a long, kind of like a mullet kind of cut. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. He a Georgia boy. He a down south boy. So
I thought that was
yeah.
hilarious when he took off in the scooter. kind of
It spun
kind of
out.
pilled out a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
man.
that was good.
Yeah, bro. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. I just got back from Mississippi, man. They had to bring the heat race down there,
Oh, okay.
and did pretty good. Won a little money. They had like
Oh.
this at the end of qualifying, they had this thing called the Nitro Explosion, and it's like the first three qualifiers, like in the first three guys that's in sportsman's class, and then the first three guys that's in open class, and then the first three that's in pro. So how they do it is like we all line up, pretty much kind of like a gate start, but they let the three sportsman guys go. They give each one of us like 10-second head start.
Oh my god, I would love that. I would
You know what
well, a
I'm
little
saying?
bit more than 10 seconds for me. But holy
so,
moly. Okay.
so
I
yeah,
can get
man.
into that.
Yeah, and so basically what it is like if you hold the lead, what I'm saying? If you hold the lead all the way around, that's like for a lap or whatever. If you hold the lead, that's $20 you get. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The most, the many laps you can get in with, without being caught or whatever. And yeah, man, I did it, and I held the lead for about 4 laps. So I earned a little bit of $80,
Oh, really? That's sweet.
Yeah, man. So it was fun. It was my first time doing it, so it was fun. But them pro guys, they were coming. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, let me hold. They come.
You're probably shaking.
I was shaking for real. On that last lap, on that third lap, man. Yeah. Because you can see it kind of in your peripheral. They coming, but you still gotta hold, you gotta hold your line and not mess up.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it was fun though. It's fun, man. It was fun experience. Yeah,
that's how I was when I went to the Nationals. I'm gonna bring up 1996 Nationals again.
Yeah,
as I always do every podcast. Which, by the way, I'm working on getting Chris Bing on the show here because it's 25 years, I think it is now, for the 96 Nats.
So like an anniversary recap.
Yeah, so Chris is gonna come on the show. So, that was the Nationals in Pennsylvania. I was like,
Mhm.
wow, that's awesome. First of all, because that don't happen. It's always on the West Coast. So when I'm there, I actually went to race, and as I'm running around, I'm seeing Pops Losi in the corner. As I'm driving my car around, practicing or whatever,
Yeah.
or racing, I'm seeing these pros all, you could see the Losi camp over there, Associated, Mark Pavidis or whatever. And I would see him in my eye a little bit and just freaking get nervous and just, hit a pipe or something like that. I was really bad. That I should have never raced in '96. I should have just went to watch.
But you had to race. You. So okay.
I was good at my local track. Listen, I don't want to make it
Yeah.
sound like I totally sucked, but I mean, at my local track, I was good. But when you took me out of that element, or you put me in the nationals, I was star-stricken because back then you only saw these guys in the magazine.
Yeah.
And then when you see them in person, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a guy in car seat car action.
Mm. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So did you run? You ran two-wheel drive, on road, off road? What
I
was
ran back in the day. I ran because at my local track,
Yeah.
4-wheel drive off road was really big.
Okay, so that's what you was on. Okay.
So I did that, and then we switched over to 2-wheel drive in the mid '90s. That got bigger.
Okay.
So I switched over to 2-wheel.
Okay. So you was on the off road scene the whole time, huh?
I was from '88 till 97.
Yeah.
11 years.
So what got you into it?
I mean, I think I was mentioning it earlier. I was just
Mhm.
over at my friend's house after school, and he was running around. He's like, "Hey, let's take this RC car out," and he had a Tamiya Hornet.
Yeah.
And I had no idea even what. I never saw an RC car until then. So this was like '85,
Mm-hmm.
and I fell in love right there. I was like, man, I got to get one of these, and I kept bugging my dad, and it took a year or two for him to buy me one. So '87, I got the Hot Shot 2.
Okay.
87, '88. So I ran around my house for a while because I didn't know there was a track around, and then I find out that there's an RC track, about a half hour away from me. And I went there, check it out. It was a club. Back then you had clubs. So it was a club. I went there, and we raced every Sunday for points too. So that was really exciting to me, to race for points.
Yeah.
And Mark Baldwin's asking, what track was that? Where did you race local? So Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. The track, though, was located in New Media, Pennsylvania. It was called the Columbia County RC Racing Club.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we raced there for a few years, and then we switched over to Bloomsburg. They had an off-road track in the early '90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what got me into it, though. It was a buddy of mine just running a Tamiya Hornet around. It seems like all these old school guys, they all saw a Tamiya and then they got one.
Got
They
one.
got a Tamiya Grasshopper, Hornet.
I got you.
That got everybody into it.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, it's a little hardware I got from this weekend, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I got
Nice.
this is in Truggy. So
Okay, second and third.
yeah. Well, this is in Buggy,
Right.
and this is in truck, my truck class. So
All right.
yeah, man. So we had a good little weekend, bro.
And you're running the JQ. What cars you running?
I got running the JQ Buggy. Yeah. And I'm running the HB Hot Bodies Truggy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, man, just had a good little weekend and had fun. Went down there and did a live interview with the owner of Flowood. Was a indoor track that the city owned and gave to the community to have for them to have a track. So recently, the Flowood City they came back and bought that building where they told them they had to get out, and they bought that building back. So they had to relocate to another, had to move out to another location. So this is like the first race at this new location for Bring the Heat. You know what I'm saying? So
And you did an interview with him?
Yeah, with the guy that donated the land. It was one of the racers that raced at the old Flowood location, and one of the racers' dad named Jimmy Puckett. Um, his dad owns the land, so I did an interview with him, just telling him, just asking him how that he got in, want to, donate his land to keep
Yeah.
that Flowood tradition, going
Right.
and stuff. So, but yeah, it turned out real nice. It turned out nice. They the Wi-Fi was kind of lagging, but we got it done, got the point across. So
Yeah, that's
it was
awesome.
straight. Yeah, it was
And
straight.
Corey's YouTube channel is EKJ
Yeah, 24,000.
24,000.
Yeah. I'm doing a little giveaway tomorrow night of a I just hit 500.
You just hit 500 subs. I saw that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, congrats, man. You're killing us. You're killing us, dude. I
Man,
don't know. I just never really pushed the YouTube channel until recently. I
yeah.
started doing StreamYard through YouTube.
Yeah.
But YouTube, yeah, I don't know. I just never really pushed it. So hopefully guys go over there and sub that too.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, that's awesome. 500. So there
Yeah,
you
man.
go.
It's been fun. It's
You're
been fun.
consistent. You're consistent. That's key.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is to get it.
Yeah.
To get it like snowball and roll. Just be consistent with putting stuff out, and that's it. And like I said, we doing I'm doing just to give back to I call it my RC family. Just give back to my subscribers. Give back to them. We doing some giveaways tomorrow night around about 7 o'clock. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So I'm giving one of my buggies away. So it's brand new. Yeah, man. So yeah, just like I said,
Wow. Maybe I can win that.
Hey, if you want to run Nitro,
Man, I would love. Hey, I talked about this in the past. I would love to run Nitro.
Yeah, man.
But it just looks so complicated to me. Like I would never build it today. Like I just don't have the time to do it. But
you got Jason right there. Get Jason to y'all go to a track. Just y'all can do a podcast from and just do like a practice day, and then you do your practice. Do a practice day.
Hey, I'd be fine if I can get like.
And then after you do your practice day, and then the next race they have kind of local to you, then you enter it and win and do like a little build up. You know what I'm saying, like that, and just get Jason on the build a car. You just drive, and they'll handle the rest of it. If I was
one of the listeners tonight, Nick, he wanted me to do a YouTube channel, so maybe that would be something to add to the YouTube channel. Watching me try to pilot a nitro car around the track.
Yeah, man, that'd be good.
But man, I love watching nitro. It's just when I go to LCRC and I watch nitro, I'm just so honed in on it. I just love it, and
nice.
I love the strategy in the mains with the pit stops.
Yeah.
But when I go back to the pits and I watch these guys tearing down their cars, and I'm like, man, I could never do that today. Maybe 30 years ago, I'd be more motivated and have more time. But, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It is really getting ready for races. So the main thing with Nitro, it just, the more time you can give yourself, just say, I got a race coming up, say next weekend. So if I know I got a race coming up next weekend, I like start going through my maintenance like tonight. So it give me a good week. So I don't have to be so rushed, and I can go ahead and take my time and do stuff right. And then it won't be so much stuff on top of, on top of each other. And that makes it easier once you give yourself time to do everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and so when you get to the track, you just put your car out there, everything charged up, and just gas it up, and you gone. And then after that, you can come back and just wipe it down, clean it up, and then make a little adjustments. And that's pretty much it. Just keep it simple. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I went through this phase where I was watching, and this wasn't too long ago, within the year. I think it was during the pandemic, everybody's in lockdown. But I was watching like Adam Drake's channel on how to break in engines, and I was really getting into like the whole engine side of it and watching these guys explain what they're doing, how to tune it, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I could ever do that stuff, but man, I love it. I love watching it.
You just need to get you one in your hands and just play with Play with it here and here and there.
Believe me, here's what I would do today. Just have
Just sit on the ship.
have Jay's Concept set me up totally, and if I show up to a race and it's there, I'll run it. Just to see. I would love to run it just to see where I finish, because I don't think I'd be totally last.
It's same principles like you ran your 2-wheel and 4-wheel, pretty much.
Yeah. When I ran up at the Vintage Nationals a few years ago, that was the first time in 18 years I took control of an RC car, and I actually was doing pretty good. You
don't forget how.
Once you get out there a few laps, I was fine. I didn't practice at all. I went out there for my first qualifier. Just threw the car down. I said, "Let's go. Let's roll, man. Let's roll."
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Nick's saying he loves Adam Drake's channel. Something oddly nostalgic about Nitro. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I loved Adam has that break-in machine.
Yeah.
I was like so into that. I'm like, wow, this is awesome looking. Like,
the Ibis. Yeah. Yeah, it's new technology, man. Get the engines broke in easier than just running them, back and forth in the circles and stuff, until it breaks on them. But it's just more choices out there to do it now. Break your engine in. If you can do it, if you want to do it yourself, the old way is good. But
you can send your engine off for somebody.
Send it off,
Adam Drake. You can send it to him.
Mm-hmm. And you'll have it back in a couple of days. So, and it's all that's done. You ain't got to worry about that. So you just, like you said, just put it down and go. So yeah, man. So yeah. Hey, man. What you think about the Carol Baskin, what she did with her husband, man?
We're going all the way back. Well, we were talking about Tiger King earlier. I guess season 2 is coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
Remember we did that episode with the Tiger King? I mean, everybody fell in love with that show back last March.
I know everybody was in it, man. Yeah.
Because everybody was in lockdown and they were watching Tiger King. So, I don't know. I guess she killed him. I mean, I don't know. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
But
might have funny,
it just seems weird, I guess, and I don't know. I'm always wrong on this stuff, but
it's crazy how
I think she probably did. To the old Tigers.
They would know that's like the perfect crime. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, but where's the bone? What happens to the bone? I mean,
they eat them up. If they ate them, ain't no bones. Ain't nothing left.
No bones, man. Doesn't come out the other end.
But we're gonna go through that. We're gonna go through the tiger and see what he dropped behind, huh? Find out.
I mean,
I guess we'll have to. If it really came down to it,
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Well, season 2 should be interesting, I guess. They said Netflix is doing it, so.
Yeah, that'll be something to tune into and check it out. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But yeah. So you been on your game? You been on what game you play on your PlayStation?
Call of Duty. Well, Warzone. Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah.
Been playing a lot of that. I just love Battle Royale, so I have a lot of fun. With friends on that. A lot of my friends play that, so we just go in there and squad up. Yeah.
And knock it out. Yeah.
I bought Insurgency Sandstorm, which is very tactical, very, one shot and you're dead type thing.
Yeah.
It's very popular on PC, and it just came out on console.
Okay.
So, I've been playing that too, but man, I was saying earlier, I'm just not the same as I was in video games years ago. I wasn't a pro, but my reflexes were a lot quicker. Today, I'm getting in there.
Yeah.
And these kids are destroying me, and then they're trash talking you at the same time.
Talking nasty to you.
Yeah. Like I said, they tell you what they did to your mom last night. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I don't get mad. I understand it because that's what I did 20 years ago too. So.
So are you playing as much as you did back in the day, or?
Yeah,
I guess years ago.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
probably the same amount.
Yeah, it's probably the same. I'm a gamer. I love gaming.
Yeah,
that came before RC video games. So
I got you. Yeah, me too. Cause me and my brother, we both on the Xbox.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
mention that to me.
Yeah, he play all the time. I really haven't played it since I really been on my RC stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but
So you have the new Xbox or no?
no, not yet. I'm thinking about getting one,
It's
getting back
hard to
on
find
it.
one, but yeah,
It
you
is,
should.
yeah.
Yep.
So we
Yeah, I've been
usually,
on PlayStation 5.
yeah. So we usually play hard on Madden, and then
Same.
yeah, Call of Duty, yeah. And then my
Yeah.
cousin, he's he's good at everything. You know what I'm saying? So we can get on there and mess with him sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we mostly played, man. Call of Duty and Madden, stuff like that. So, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Madden was another one that I always played a lot.
Mhm.
And I didn't get this year's though. I got last year. You know, I usually buy them every year, but this year I
You can get one. You
no,
can
my
get that.
friends don't play it anymore, and I'm just kind of like, well, I was recording games and just uploading them to my YouTube channel for my own fun. You know,
Yeah.
just I didn't. Nobody watched it, but I just did it. But what I would do is I would simulate the game. I wouldn't actually play it. I would just simulate the game and see who would win.
Yeah.
So if the Patriots were playing, you know, Patriots were playing the Chargers or something, I would simulate that game.
You play the Patience and Chargers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd just have it on YouTube live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some people would watch it, but I just did it for myself just to see the outcome.
Yeah. There you.
But I didn't get 22, man, because I felt like, you know, first of all, my friends are not playing it, and they really didn't change anything. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wish they would switch more to a live service where they would come out with Madden and just update it every year, like
Okay.
through,
I see what
just
you're
update
saying.
it with live updates
Hmm. From year to year with
year to
teams,
year. Yeah,
and
just pay a
new players and
subscription.
stuff. Yeah.
I would do that.
That's
To
something
be
to think
honest,
about. Yeah.
I'd pay $12 a year or whatever for a
Updated
subscription.
subscription. That's cool. That's
Yep.
cool.
So that's about it, man. Been doing that and podcasting, I guess. I mean, I've been away for a while, but
I'm so
it's kind
yeah.
of tough. We used to do it every week back in the day, but
Mm.
it's just so tough now. You know, life happens and stuff like that. And Jason travels a lot, so
You just have to get it in when you can.
yeah. And
Yeah, you have to get it
nobody
in.
wants to see me like come on here like tonight and just talk by myself. So, but I just wanted to try this stuff out, and here I am, an hour. What am I? An hour 42 in now, and I'm sure
It'd be like that. Yeah,
nobody's
man.
gonna tune into this. I mean, obviously,
We
as soon as
talk
they see
about some
Jason,
everything.
as soon as they see Jason's not on, they bail. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do more of these when Jason can't be on. You know,
That's
just
cool.
have people join the show like you did, and
Yeah.
just give me the updates on RC. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Like I said, we yeah, it's
But yeah, it's really cool what you're doing, getting your channel going. Like I said, you got 500 subs because you've been really consistent lately. So
yeah, man. You know, I want to get that 1,000. It's coming though, so I just gotta
yeah, it's gonna be
continue.
fun, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
continue to keep at it, and just like you said, just continue to be consistent with it, and I get there. So
That's what somebody told me in the beginning when I was doing podcasts. They're like, you just got to be constantly uploading. Just be consistent with it. And I was for a while, and then it drops off, and it's just hard to do because you got to match up schedules. You know, doing it with Jason, he's always traveling.
man,
My schedule, and it's just like next thing you know, you're 4 weeks you haven't recorded. It goes like that, dude. Like if you don't record, next thing you know, it snowballs into a month, and you're like, holy shit, I haven't been on the air for like over a month.
man. See, y'all are the staple. Y'all are like,
yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
the Green
People
Bay
message me, they're like, you're the OG, like
OGs. Yeah, y'all got y'all.
or I have people
page your dues and stuff. Yeah,
these guys that do the podcast today, saying that we kind of inspired them to do it. So
yeah,
but what inspired me was Horizon Hobbies had a podcast where they probably still do. I don't know, but this is back in, I think in 2011 they interviewed Joel Johnson, and of course Joel Johnson is the man to me. So like when I listened to that, I didn't really before that I listened to video game podcasts, but I saw Horizon had Joel Johnson interview, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow. So I listened to that, and I'm like, this is awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, I worked with these guys back in the day.
Hmm.
I know all these guys. They'll get on the podcast.
Yeah.
Matt Francis, Joel. Um, so that's what made me start the podcast in 2012. I
So
think
do
it was
you still talk to them guys a
yeah,
lot?
I mean, not I talk to Matt Francis here and there as far as just messaging stuff like
Yeah.
that. And a lot of the old guys I used to work with, I still in contact with them.
Yeah.
But
So did Matt Francis have a brother? What was his brother
yeah,
name?
Mark Francis.
He was pretty good too,
Yeah,
wasn't
oh
he?
yeah, those guys, great guys, and he was awesome racer too.
Yeah.
Mark and Matt both dominant back then.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, try to get them back on the cast on the rip.
yeah, I want to get Matt back on. I mean, I think I
It's been-
messaged Matt not long ago. Actually, I said, "Man, we need to get you back on." And I think he kind of feels like he has nothing to talk about. But I'm like, dude, people love. I said, now we're doing a video cast. People would love to see you on the podcast and talk about the old days.
That's it. Yeah.
But I think they feel like I think some of these guys feel like they have nothing. If they're not racing anymore, they feel like they don't need to be on. But I'm like, man, I think people would love it, dude.
They love, yeah, just get them talking, and you know they
That's why I'm
start.
getting Chris Bing back on too. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Bing's story is amazing. Basically, a pioneer. He just privateer. I mean, he was privateer. Goes in the '96 Nats and wins it.
Wins it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. And
Can't remember when that happened. Besides
Like-
then, so,
that's the only that's the only time I think of that didn't happen.
he was
Something
amazing.
didn't happen like that. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, but that just show you put your mind to something and you really stick with it. And if that's what you really want, then you can have it and win it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
so
Gotta
yeah,
get him back on to talk about that.
man. But all right, bro, man.
All right, we're gonna head. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I didn't realize it's after 11. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's 10. So you're an hour ahead of me. It's like 10, 14 here.
Oh, what do I got here? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at the same time. So check out Corey Jordan, EKJ 24,000 on YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah. It's like I said, it just channel is really based on just a budget racer, being a budget racer, doing nitro, doing all of it. But most of my thing I race is 1/8 scale, nitro buggy, and truggy. So it's just little videos showing you how to, if you're on a budget, how to do things that you can still get stuff done and have your stuff running good and still have some money in your pocket, and just how teach you how to get through the ranks of becoming more established in the RC. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool what you decided to do. I mean, everybody starts somewhere, and
yeah, and I know when I started, man, I had to borrow this, or can I get these not worn out, but 3 or 4 run tires. Let me have those, you know what I'm saying? And just work my way up until like till now where I'm at now. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Nick's saying once you get to 1,000, Corey, 2,000 comes quick.
okay, appreciate that,
So,
Nick. Yeah,
there you go.
appreciate that. But yeah, man, y'all check that out if you can, and got it, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. And
Yeah, we're gonna
might try to jump back in one day when you got Jason on, and see if we can we can all 3 of us talking stuff. So
absolutely.
you heard from Kirby?
Yeah, I tried to get Kirby on tonight too, but he couldn't make it either. So we had him on a couple episodes ago, so it was pretty cool to get him back on. But
What about
he's really busy, so
what was your what about what's the guy name you had as your fifth, what is it, your fifth man coming off the bench? What was his name?
Justin Juber?
It was what's the guy name? He used to work with Live RC. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but
oh man, we used to have him on the. He was
on the show.
6 man off the bench.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Not the guy to not Brandon Rhodey you're talking about.
Mm-mm.
Oh well. Anyway, we're drawing a blank.
Yeah. Next time I come on, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it next time I come on. Let
I
you know.
can't believe I'm almost there 2 hours in, and I was just gonna test some things out. But I'm just rambling on, so this is gonna. I might not even upload this audio because audio people listening would be just going nuts. Because video is easier to see what's going on here. But but yeah, we're having fun. We'll continue to do what we do. Hopefully, I always say this, but I hope we get a little bit more consistent. But it's just tough, especially with the scheduling. But and like I said, nobody wants to see me come on and just, I'm not involved in it like I used to be, so I don't know exactly what's going on out there. So I depend on you guys to tell me.
That just means you got to get back to the track at least once a month.
I love going. Hey, the only thing I'll go to the track for is 8 scale. I would love to, and maybe vintage racing, but LCRC is about an hour and 15 from me, and though I didn't make it to the nationals this year, the 8 scale nationals are in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania next year. I heard Kirby was telling me that's probably over an hour from me also.
Oh, for real? Okay.
But,
see,
Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. You got to make the trip out to that nationals next year.
If you go, I'll go.
G's Raceway, I think it's called. So.
G's, yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Well.
Hi, man.
Corey, I appreciate you hopping on and saving me a little bit.
We good, man. I appreciate the opportunity to come on in, but yeah.
Yeah. Best of luck with everything on your channel and stuff like that. I think it's really cool what you're doing.
Same to you, bro. Same to you. Yeah. All
right, man.
Okay.
All right. Take care, guys. This was episode, I guess I'm going to count this as episode 230, even though, whatever. It's 230. Happy Halloween edition.
Yeah, Halloween edition. I was asking you what you talked to Michael Myers.
I was going to say, I think people were upset that Michael Myers didn't make an appearance.
He make it. Oh, man.
Yeah. Or Lone Wolf McCade. I guess I should have invited Michael Myers to this because Halloween Kills came out.
I guess he's still out there looking for Lori, right?
It's Halloween, so actually that's a good excuse, Corey. It's Halloween and he's out there looking for Lori. That's a great excuse.
Gotta have his wig on sideways.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like that episode last year?
I saw it. I'll listen to it, man. Like I said, when I be at work.
Oh yeah, but I mean, did you watch the video version? You had to watch it video.
I watched the video version.
I mean, I got people that loved it, but Jason didn't think it came off too well. But I thought it was good, so whatever.
Jason was done with it. The first couple of words, he was like, he had totally shut down for real.
Yeah, I know. Well, he said I caught him off guard, but I told him, I said, look, I'm going to be in a mask. I'm going to be in character. Just roll with it. So I did warn him, but he was just so taken back by the whole image of I mean, Michael Myers, sorry.
Yeah.
That he didn't know how to react. So, but I did get messages from people that said they absolutely loved it. So,
yeah.
But all right, man. Well, you have a rest of Halloween's over in about 40 minutes, so enjoy it. And,
yeah, man. I'm saying happy birthday to my brother, man, Kevin Jordan. Today's my brother's birthday.
Oh,
Halloween.
Happy birthday,
Halloween, baby. Yeah.
Oh, Halloween. Yeah,
it's
true. Halloween, baby.
All
right. Well,
I appreciate it, man.
Should have named him Michael.
Michael. Yeah. So.
All right.
Brother, appreciate the opportunity.
All right, no problem, man. Anytime.
Okay.
All right, thanks for
joining us. Have a good night, man. You too.
Corey, close it out, Corey. Tell him this was episode 230.
Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in to the RIP episode 230. And if y'all ain't ripping, you tripping.
There we go.
And left tie salute. We out of this. We out, man. We out.
See you guys.